Imagine being at the center of a moment so cringeworthy that it's replayed for years as a cautionary tale. The NBA has seen plenty of triumphs, but today we're counting down the top 5 most embarrassing moments in NBA history. The blunders, bloopers, and brain farts players wish they could take back. From premature celebrations to playoff chokes, these are the moments that made fans gasp, laugh, and facepalm around the world. Starting with number 5. LeBron James with outstretched arms questions J.R. Smith after the Cleveland guard's infamous blunder in Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals. In the final seconds of that game, Cleveland's J.R. Smith grabbed an offensive rebound with the score tied and only seconds remaining, then bizarrely dribbled out the clock, apparently thinking his team was ahead.
What the hell was you doing?
That's a tie ball game. Oh, why you ain't shoot it? I get the rebound. I got KD, who's 7 foot. He stick his hand up, he's 10 feet tall. I got another dude who's my height right behind me. Where else am I gonna go with the ball other than dribble it out?
The mind-boggling moment left fans and teammates in disbelief, and James' furious reaction with outstretched arms became an instant meme online. Smith's blunder was endlessly mocked as one of the biggest mental lapses in finals history, a cringeworthy moment when a player literally forgot the score at the worst possible time. To this day, J.R. Smith's Game 1 mistake lives in NBA infamy as a cautionary tale of an all-time mental meltdown.
Yeah, I was sick when JR did that shit.
You call him?
You don't call nobody after some shit like that.
Lakers guard Nicky Swaggy P. Young provided a hilariously cringe moment when he launched a three-pointer and confidently turned around with his arms raised before the ball went in, only to see it clank off the rim. This occurred during a March 2014 game against the Knicks, which was already a blowout. The Lakers scored a record 51 points in the third quarter of a 127-96 win, but Young's over-the-top, premature celebration of a missed shot stood out even more than the lopsided scoreline. The image of Young strutting with 3 fingers in the air, believing he hit a 3 that he actually missed, became legendary, perfectly embodying hubris gone wrong. It's been replayed on the blooper reels ever since, as fans collectively laughed at how sure he was of a bucket that wasn't. In the end, Swaggy P did make 5 other threes that game, but it's the one he celebrated and missed that everyone remembers as an endearing, meme-worthy Foley. In a notorious stat-padding attempt, Cleveland Cavaliers swingman Ricky Davis was 1 rebound shy of a triple-double in a March 2003 game. So with a big lead and only seconds remaining, he actually shot at his own basket, trying to get a rebound. With the Cavs up by 25 points and the clock about to run out, Davis deliberately tossed the ball off his own rim to grab what would have been his 10th rebound. The ploy failed miserably, and Utah's Deshaun Stevenson immediately fouled Davis so hard in disgust at the unsportsmanlike move. The absurd stunt made Davis a league-wide laughingstock.
and beating him down.
After a record 73-win season, the 2016 Golden State Warriors seemed destined for the title, up 3-1 in the NBA Finals before suffering an epic collapse and losing 3 straight games to the Cleveland Cavaliers. It marked the first time ever that a team blew a 3-1 lead in the finals, turning the Warriors' historic season into a historical punchline. The cringe factor came from how dramatic the choke was. Golden State's squad featured the league's first unanimous MVP and was often touted among the best teams ever, yet they fell apart on the biggest stage by failing to secure just 1 more win. The aftermath spawned the viral meme phrase, "The Warriors blew a 3-1 lead," which became a permanent reminder of the collapse. Fans, especially rival fans, gratefully invoked that line in countless jokes, signs, and internet posts to troll Golden State supporters. To this day, 3-1 lead references instantly call back to that 2016 Finals debacle, making it one of the most infamously embarrassing team failures in modern sports.
One of the things I ever had to go through in my life. If I played, We win, of course. So I do feel it's my fault that we lost.
Boston's Paul Pierce is wheeled off the court after his sudden injury in Game 1 of the 2008 NBA Finals, an incident that would take a humorous turn. In Game 1 of the 2008 Finals, Celtics star Paul Pierce collapsed with an apparent knee injury and was dramatically carried off the court and whisked to the locker room in a wheelchair. Celtics fans feared the worst, but then, just minutes later, Pierce astonished everyone by sprinting out of the tunnel under his own power and returning to action. He promptly helped Boston secure the Game 1 victory, 98-88, despite the supposedly dire injury. Pierce's bizarrely quick recovery fueled rampant fan theories that his emergency hadn't been a real injury at all, but rather a bathroom need. In other words, many suspect that Pierce left in a wheelchair because he might have soiled himself, hence the need for a sudden exit in fresh shorts. For years, Pierce denied these rumors, but during the 2019 NBA Finals broadcast, he finally confessed with a grin.
I have a confession to make. Whoa. I just had to go to a bathroom.
A number one or
I had to go to the bathroom.
But why did you need a wheelchair to get to the bathroom?
It was that bad.
Something went down. I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
You were streaking?
Implying there was indeed an off-court mess to handle. The tongue-in-cheek omission instantly turned an intense finals moment into comedic lore. Pierce's gritty Willis Reed-style return was now forever linked to potty humor, making the wheelchair game a notoriously awkward and funny chapter in NBA history that fans still joke about. These were the top 5 most embarrassing moments in NBA history. Let them serve as cautionary tales and entertaining stories of how even the best can trip on the biggest stages. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep your celebrations in check. Make the dunk when it's there, and for goodness sake, don't shoot at the wrong basket. Until next time, stay clutch.